What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming to you guys in a time of desperation, a time of desperate need. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. I need you to help me to feed countless of hungry stomachs of passengers on a luxury cruise ship. It really doesn't sound that urgent, does it? Bottom line is we have to catch 110 kilograms of cod within 7 days to transfer it to the cruise ship for hungry passengers. And then bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, get somewhat kind of not really semi-rich.
Well, if it isn't Captain Blue Shell.
We're going to go ahead. We are going to accept this job. Yes, I would like to accept this job. All right, so we are basically going to be checking our logbooks so that we don't forget what the numbers are that we need. So what is it that I know so far? I know that we are going to be catching cod. So first thing I'm going to do right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to the fish market. I'm going to go get our lines ready here, which is essentially going to be the one in blue. So we're looking for the one in blue here. Which one are we? Okay, so shrimp. I am going to go ahead. I'm going to put all of my lines with shrimp. Every single one of them. These two as well. There we go. Shrimp and shrimp. There we go. That way we can catch as much cod as we can in as little bit of time. Second thing we need to do, we don't have to worry about fish prices because it's a set standard rate that we're going to be paid. I'm going to go ahead. I am going to go fishing, which means I'm going to be leaving the dock. I am going to check the map for cod. And we are going to go ahead and check and see the best spots for us to go to. So it looks like it's going to be quite a ways over. I could try this spot, but this spot looks really good. We need a lot of cod, even though it might take a little bit longer than over here. We're going to have better chances over here. So since we can't cross land to it, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get my boat started here. I'm going to go ahead and start to undock here, slowly but surely. Because if we even tap the dock here, yep, that's exactly what happens. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and undock. I'm going to try not to hit the dock any more than we already have in the past. There we go. Just going to kind of try to get away from it little by little here. There we go. All right, we're good. We're off. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to aim for the harbor, which is out over here. And then we'll go ahead, we're going to fast travel to our spot to hopefully get as much cod as we can in as little bit of time. And then we'll go from there. So I'm guessing each port kind of gives you missions like this. They're going to be like local missions, which is really cool. It really helps you to get a lot more money pretty quick. I don't know what other jobs that we're going to be finding or finding out career-wise, but we'll go ahead and start with this one. It looks like we may be in range. Let me go ahead and try to fast travel over to here. Looks like that is a good spot. That one is... That's good enough, right? I mean, it's a little bit less of distance, I guess, so that should be good enough. That should be fine. It looks like it's the same density as that one, so let's go ahead and fast travel over to it. I'm trying to keep my eye up on the time, the very top right, to check and see how many hours go by, because again, we only have 7 days to get this food, to get the cod, essentially, to the cruise ship. So a little bit calmer seas than what we had the last time, that's for sure, which is awesome. Let me go ahead. I'm going to start the power, and then I'm going to go ahead and start setting my gear, but it has to be in a straight line. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start turning, and basically we're going to go ahead and we're going to head down this way. So hopefully we can get a few lines into here, and then we'll be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and try to get my 500 out first, and that way we'll have a lot more space to work with on the first one. But remember, we have to place down our gear in a straight line. That way when we come back to get it, we're not, trying to go every which way. All right, this looks good. I'm going to go ahead and set my gear of the 500. There it goes. And basically after this, we just play the waiting game. We try to get as much cod as we can. with hopefully the gutting is going to go better too as well. So I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so, but we'll burn that bridge when we cross it. Come on, is our line down yet? There we go. All right, our line is down. Our line's good. Let's go ahead and start setting up the next one. And it's going to be the same straight line. Go ahead and see if we can set this gear down yet. There we go. There goes another one. And then we've got one more that we can set down after that. And then our lines will be set. There it goes. There's that last buoy. And then we'll go ahead and set our last one as close and as quick as we possibly can. I'm just going to basically spam. I'm going to spam click it. Because I want it as close. There we go. Alright, cool. I want them as close as we possibly can. We're still in a good density. So this should be a good catch if everything else goes smoothly. We'll see. So essentially, while we have this time, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be going back to the port here. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel. And that way our pots are going to go ahead and mature, marinate, and hopefully they'll be ready soon. I'm going to go into port, and then I'm going to go ahead and skip some time. And then we'll go ahead and go back out for our pots again. I'm going to say about 8 hours we're going to go ahead and skip. So we'll go ahead, we'll go into port here. We'll go ahead and catch us some Z's for about 8 hours, and then head back out and see how all of that is doing. First off, too, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to buy some fuel. I'm also going to repair our boat. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip the time here. There we go. And we are going to go ahead, we are going to skip for 8 hours and see if we get lucky with that. So let's go ahead and skip. I'm going to go ahead, I am going to go fishing. And let's check up on those pots. It's still in green, but we still have to make the sail over there. So hopefully it'll be optimal. We'll check and see. All right, guys, we're heading out now, heading out of port. This is going to be, I mean, this is either going to make or break us. So this is going to be it. We're going to check and see if our luck paid off, if our math paid off, all of the thinking skills involved in our strategy. I'm hoping that I'm getting better at this game. I'm hoping that I've learned something and that we've kind of mastered the timing aspect of it, which is good practice. This is a very good job for the practice for it. So I'm checking up on the age, the deployed gear here on the bottom right. And now is going to be the moment of truth, guys. Now is the moment of truth. We're going to go ahead. We are going to be placing our waypoint here. So we can go towards, go ahead, place it, not that close, but kind of close. There we go. That's going to be perfect. All right, let's fast travel, check and see if these move. Well, they're perfect now, but I think we may have overshot. Let's check and see if we did. Yeah, we did overshoot. Crud! Crap. All right, well, that's that. So they've been out now about 1 day and 1 hour. So we did overshoot. I really need to pay more attention to the time that it takes to get over there. But the upside is that we're definitely going to have them as good. So that's, you know, that's an upside at least. All right, guys, we are coming up on the gear right now. So my goal is to try and get these all in a line if we can. I went ahead, I started slowing down. I'm getting ready to go ahead and grab my gear, if it's gonna let me. Come on. We'll wait for the next buoy here. There we go. Alright, yes, we're gonna go ahead and haul these guys in. There we go. That's perfect. That one's good. We really have to be making these count, because I don't know how many times we're gonna have to go, you know, back out and in order to get them all. But if it's cod that we have to catch, we're gonna have to make sure our cod is really good. So that one was okay. That's all right though. Just make sure that there's not so many of them. Either goods or perfects is what we need. So all right, there we go. We only caught 7 on that line. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start gutting the fish now, just to kind of get it over with. So, all right, let's go ahead and start. And we do have calmer seas, so that's always a good thing. I'm just afraid that I'm going to be like overshooting my gear or something. So, there we go. Cool. I think our ship is at a low enough speed to where it's not going to drift off or anything, but I mean, I guess we'll see. These are actually going pretty well so far. That one could have been a little better. That's alright though. I want to make sure that they're not 2 stars or under. That was a bad one, but I can also feel the waves coming up though too. Crud. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna have to skip the gutting, because I forgot that the gutting took up that much time too. Crud. Alright. Well, that was my mistake. Hopefully we can still end off pretty well. Everything takes time in this game. I don't know how good the quality of fish are gonna be, just because of, you know, the long wait. And hopefully we'll do okay, but we'll see. That was good. That was still good. I think this is gonna be our first line without an okay, but we'll see. There we go. Yes. No okays, either perfect or good. Well, we got 5 cod and we got 10 pollock. How does that happen? All right, gutting. No, we will gut later. I've got to get over to this one here. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I hate it when our lines go from good to okay, but I shouldn't. My biggest mistake was that we gutted the fish when I probably should not have. I probably should have waited to gut the fish, so that's, like I said, it's my fault, but we live and we learn, right? And I think, did it say we had 9 on this one? Yes, 9. So we got 9 on this one too, which it isn't a, you know, it isn't a bad haul, but we've definitely had better. And also too, the quality of the fish are gonna be, you know, okay. I don't really know if the time that your gear has waited, if it's the quality of the fish or the quantity of the fish that you're gonna get. And we only got 5 cod here, and we got 10 pollock again. What is up with the pollock, man? All right, we're ready to go ahead. We'll go ahead and gut the fish here. So let's go ahead and start. There we go. And our ship is still running too as well. Not very fast, which is good. And I meant it that way because I knew we were gonna be gutting. Red fish. Here we go. Just like a surgeon. There we are. So that one's done. We're good on that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna check my storage here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check my storage here because I want to make sure that these are gonna stay safe and sound. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to place the waypoint back to port. Here we go. And then we are going to fast travel back to port, sell this off. I'm not sure how to sell this off to the cruise ship, but we'll find out. So guys, I actually just remembered the mission said that we have to, it says, if you deliver 110 kilograms of cod to the cruise ship within 7 days. So I don't have to go to port, I have to actually find the cruise ship. And it looks like it's down all the way to the left corner. I know you can't see it because of my webcam. I'm gonna go ahead and move it here. But if we look here, it says deliver catch to cruise ship. So I'm gonna have to go over here, expand the distance and explore this area in order to get to the cruise ship itself, I believe. The good news in all of this though, guys, is that we do have 179 kilograms of cod. So we're good on our quota. What I'm gonna do real quick, I am gonna be heading to port first. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up with fuel to make sure that we can go there and come back, hopefully, in one piece. And then we'll go ahead and set on out. All right, guys, so we are refueled, back ready for action. I'm hoping that our fish are gonna stay okay. Let's go ahead and fast travel now. And I'm really gonna have to keep my eye on the fish and the quality of the fish in order to make sure that they don't go bad by the time we get to the Queen Victoria. And okay, our fish are still looking good. So our fish are still in a good, a good time, which they rot after 8 days. So hopefully we're not going to spend 8 days on the open water. You never know, but hopefully not. Well, guys, still making the trip up. It is taking a lot longer than I thought, but we did unlock the junior certificate of boat 2. Looks like it unlocks some boats here too as well, some extra boats. The next certificate is going to be at 25 and then the 120 kilometers. So that's pretty cool. We did 20, so there you go. Awesome. Progress is progress. All right, guys, so this truly is the little boat that could. Oh my goodness, I am so proud of this little boat. You have no idea. It took me so long to get all the way down here. This is a long sail. This is a long trip. Alright, so we went ahead, mission complete. The head chef is extremely thankful for your tasty contribution. Good job. Reputation with Hammerfest improved. 3,080 kronas. I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, but okay. If you check and see, I'm actually going to show you guys here real quick. This is a long way. I don't know if I have enough fuel to get me back or not. Well, I probably do, since we're, over halfway. But this is a long trip. So let me show you guys, just for context, how long with fast travel it took me to do this entire route. I mean, this is like a long ways away from this entire area. No fast travel is possible. You just have to sail on out as best as you can. And my goodness, it takes forever. So we also went ahead, we made it back to port, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the rest of my catch, which is 14,000 kronas. That is actually really good revenue. For the gear that we put out and everything, compared to last episode, that's actually really good. So it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. A lot of the effort into this that makes that income is going to be your gutting. Well, also too is, getting timed right to get your gear picked up. But more so the gutting. As long as the fish are in good condition and sellable, what you can do is that you can up the price to sell it by like 50%. With I think 4 or 5 stars, something like that. It ups the value by half. So every time you do that with the gutting alone, it really increases your value, and it absolutely shows. So in terms of the cruise ship, we came, we saw, we kicked its butt. We fed those passengers the cod that they needed to have, and we got a little bit more richer, and also too, our status went up for Hammerfest, our reputation I should say. And next episode we are going to be focusing on getting a new boat. So this boat is awesome, it's wonderful, it's great, but I have a pretty good idea as to how to do that easy and smooth. We'll see if it works out or not, so definitely follow, like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next adventure. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.